Today we're taking a look at and doing a tasting and review of G4 Reposado right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting and review of G4 Tequila's Reposado. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. We're doing a special giveaway today, and we'll have information on how you can win one of the giveaways at the end of the video. So right now, let's get into the tequila. All right, taking a look at G4 Reposado, the distillery that makes G4 is Distillería El Pandillo. It is located in Aranda, Jalisco, which is the highlands of Jalisco. The master distiller is a mad scientist, Felipe Camarena. He uses 100% Weber Blue Agave for his tequila that are all estate grown, and they mature it to the perfect ripeness to make excellent tequila. It is that all these agaves are then cooked in stone brick ovens called hornos, and then he uses a tahona to extract the sugars after they're cooked. The sugars are then fermented in stainless steel tanks, and then it is 2 times distilled in copper pot stills. After it's done with distillation, it goes into American white oak whiskey barrels. These are Dickel barrels, where it's aged for a minimum of 6 months. The lowest price found for this tequila online is $39.99. All right, now it's time to get into the tasting. So I am using my Jarrito Stahlzel nosing glass, the usual nosing glass that I use for all of my reviews. Got a bottle of G4 Reposado here. And let's check this baby out. Now, just in case you didn't know, I have done a review of the Blanco, and I will post a link to the review that I've done of the G4 Blanco right here. So you can see my review of the Blanco if you wish. Okay, so taking a look at this tequila, it coats the glass very nicely. You can see the tears coming down there and the legs on the glass, so it's going to have a nice oily, creamy viscosity to it, which is going to be a great mouthfeel. Now looking at the color, it is a very light, straw-esque kind of color. Almost looks like a Blanco. There's just a light color to it. And the reason being is because they're aged in Dickel whiskey barrels. So a lot of the color was taken out for the whiskey. So let's see how this thing smells. On the nose, I get the really clean water smell to it. I get beautiful cooked agave with cinnamon and baking spices in there. A little bit of fruitiness to it, like citrus, like grapefruit. And then you get a little hint of vanilla and caramel in there as well. It smells wonderful. I could sit here and smell this all day, but that would make for a boring video. So let's get to the tasting. It does have a beautiful creamy mouthfeel to it. You really get the beautiful cooked agave flavors, where you get the baking spices, the cinnamon, and sweet, like nutmegs and clove kind of flavor up front. Has a fruitiness to it, like grapefruit and peach, a little peachiness to it. And then on the end, you get this beautiful sweetness with vanilla, and it's got a little chocolate in it as well. And then it finishes with like a little honey-esque kind of sweetness on the end of it. The heat on it is minimal. There's a little there, but it's not. I don't find it as peppery and as hot as the Blanco is, so I think it's a little smoother on that end. This is a beautiful Reposado. This should taste great in Palomas or even margaritas, but also just as a sipper, like an afternoon sipper, to enjoy before a meal. You won't have to worry about it saturating your palate with too much flavor and stuff and exhausting your palate. It's very light, very flavorful, but not overly flavorful, if that makes sense. A beautiful Reposado. I highly recommend it. It's easily one of my favorite Reposados. If you've tried the Blanco and didn't like it, try this one. You might like it. It's got a little less heat than the Blanco does, and a little different flavor with the aging in the barrel. Well, that is all I have for the review. Let's get into our giveaway here so you guys can know about that. All right, so now for the giveaway, I've got 3 sets of these G4 logoed Wee Glencairn glasses. Now, to give you an idea of the difference in sizes, these are 2-ounce Glencairn glasses, and this is the normal glass. So it's, a little shorter than the normal glass, a little significantly shorter. But I've got 3 sets of these to give away, and the way to qualify for them is to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment on this video on what parts of the review that you found appealing to you, and then I will take the people that have subscribed, liked, and commented on this video and put their names in a spreadsheet with a random number generator, and they'll be randomly selected, and I'll do one person over the next 3 videos to win a set. So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you comment below on what aspect of this review, whether it's aroma, whether it's tasting that I described, what experience element that you saw in this video that you find appealing, and we'll select somebody that had done all 3 of those as we put them in a spreadsheet with a number assigned to them and use a random number generator to select our winner. Again, we'll pick one winner over the next 3 videos to win a set of these Wee Glencairn glasses. Okay, so until the next video, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. Salud!